What I eat in a day as a fat person. I started my day with a brownie, and don't worry, I drank plenty of water. Then I got this dope-ass sandwich from Burger King. Here's what it looks like. Yum. Got some fries as well. Also, big shout out to the person who suggested that I drink 0-calorie soda. So I froze it and turned it into ice, which has 0 calories.
Fat people are allowed to eat what they want without feeling guilty about it. Get over it.
You know, riding in.
Little known food hack. If you carve out the inside of your burger, you actually save yourself about 300 calories. So
sensational.
Welcome to a day in the life of a fat activist. I start the day off feeding my cat some treats because she needs to know that unless she's fat, I won't love her. Then I took a bath because I am far too lazy to stand and need to preserve all the calories that I can for the day. Then I filmed some TikToks, making sure to glorify obesity and show everyone how cool and trendy it is to be fat. On my way to the doctor's, I stopped at Dunkin' and got the sugariest coffee possible and ate 24 donuts. At the doctor, I made sure he knew that I knew more than him, and I berated him over any medical advice or testing he wanted to do. After that, I headed to my yoga class, where instead of taking the class, I sat in the back and yelled at everyone, telling them to stop exercising and to get fat instead. Because being skinny is bad. Cheers. Stay fat, y'all.
I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Fat bitches need to shut up, bruh. I'm not gonna, like, in all respect and all honesty, like, not gonna lie, it be a lot of the fat hoes talking. You fat bitches need to shut the fuck up. On God.
People ask me if I purchase to seats when flying. They say it's not fair to the person who has to sit next to me if I don't. When I tell them I do, they say I'm selfish for taking a seat from another. The fact of the matter is that people can't stand to see fat people happy. So why should we care what they think?
She is petitioning for all airlines to give obese people multiple seats, as many as they want or need to feel comfortable, and they have to get them for free. Those seats still have to be paid for somehow, and she is suggesting that the price will just get absorbed into all of the other passengers' costs.
If I arrive at the airport with a bag that weighs triple the allowed weight, does the airline make every passenger pay extra for my luggage, or do they make me pay extra? Because she not only weighs more, which probably generates extra cost for the airline, she also demands to get an extra seat for free. How does something like that even make sense in her head?
Fat acceptance has gone too far. That's right, I've said it. We have a plus-size social media influencer. Her goal, to change the way flying works. And so she herself, she's morbidly obese. And when she sits on a plane, she can't sit in one single seat. Her stomach is so wide, it takes up at least 2 seats. And so she has to pay for 2 seats when she goes and travels. She says, this is not fair. Have you ever seen The Mountain? 6'8", close to 400 pounds? He has to fly in a plane. Does he complain and say, I want 2 seats all to myself? Is he trying to force airlines to change their policies? To make bigger seats to accommodate everyone? So I get it. It sucks. It's not fun. But last I checked, you can in fact do something about it. You can actually go on a diet. You can start doing cardio. And so Fat Acceptance says, well, instead of making changes on yourself, just accept your body and love it and force everyone else to accommodate you. Since when does that work?
So what is the fattest country in the world? According to World Population Review, the fattest country in Europe is United Kingdom, ranking 29th in the world with over 27% of British people being obese, which is still much less than the United States. Kuwait is the fattest country in Asia with the obesity rate of 38%. In Africa, it is the country of Egypt, having the 18th place in the world. And in the Americas, the most obese country, quite a surprise, is the United States, with more than 36% of American people being obese, but ranking 12th in the world. The fattest country in the entire world, having more than 60% of its population obese is the small oceanic country of Nauru.
What is the least obese country in the world? The country with lowest obesity rate in Europe is Bosnia and Herzegovina. Only 17% of its adults are obese and it's the 74th least obese country. In South America it is the country of Peru and it ranks 84th in the world, while St. Lucia has the lowest obesity rate in North America, but its obesity rate is still higher than world's average. In Africa it is the country of Eritrea. Only 5% of its population is obese and it is the 9th least obese country, and all the top 3 countries with lowest obesity rate in the entire world are Asian countries. The 3rd least obese country is India. The 2nd is Bangladesh, and the least obese country in the entire world is the country of Vietnam.
Did you know that nearly 40% of Americans are overweight? Surprisingly, they are not even among the top 10 obese countries. In some countries, the obesity rate exceeds 60%. But there is one country where only 2.1% of the population is obese, making it the world's least obese country. They keep their weight down by doing 2 things. Surprisingly, it's not exercise. So what's left? Yes, it is their diet and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. They use small plates to control their portion sizes. They eat organic, avoid pesticides, and consume plenty of healthy fats. Most importantly, they never fry their food. Have you guessed which country is this? We are talking about a beautiful country with beaches and landscapes, Vietnam.
Did you know that in 16th century England, it was illegal to be fat? King Henry VIII, who was known for his own rotund figure, passed a law that required all men to have a waist measurement of less than 35 inches, or else pay a fine. The law was strictly enforced, and there are records of people being arrested and even imprisoned for being overweight. Imagine living in a world where you could be thrown in jail just for being too chubby.
Amazing. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
They're moving in herds.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.